What's going on, guys? No time to waste. Let's just get rolling.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine. From pain it's a blessing, new focus, no guessing. Just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts. Never waste time, you got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off, what do you like? Make a dream job, no 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And all the doubters, they're just downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome. What's happening? So yeah, last night was, some wild times. We had some massive gas spikes. The Gwei went up. Now, some of you guys are messaging me in Discord, you're DMing me, other people are commenting on videos. Rabid, emergency video. What's going on? Why is the fee so high? It's like the world is exploding. Crazy. But you know what? I don't know if there's an NFT drop or anything. All I can really bring it down to is the price crash. Everything was going down. So I'm not really a trader or anything. We're going on, and I'm like, anytime I do like trades, I always lose. So I fail at trading crypto. So I don't trade it. I'm not a trader. I don't consider myself a trader. But I do have, and you learn as you grow, and I'm starting to get, kind of a better feel for it. But I have a whole bunch of different tokens set at various percentage increases and drops. Like example, I don't even know what all the coins are, but they're set to like 2%, 5%, 6%, and 10%. And just before the high Gweis hit, I had about 50 notifications on my phone pop up. Going down. Next thing you know, the gas fees, kaboom, exploded. So the only thing I can really revert this down to, I don't think there's an NFT drop. I don't really follow NFTs, so that could have happened at the same time. But if you remember mining previously before 1559, the best time to be mining pre-1559 was in a crash or in a massive run. And as a miner, we're like, yes, crash, keep crashing. And some people are like, what? Why do you want it to crash? The gas fees are extremely high, and they were not being burnt at that time. So crashes, when people are selling, more people, the network gets flooded. It causes them transaction fees to go up, and ultimately the miners get paid quite a bit. And the same thing works when everyone's trying to buy back in. So as of right now, though, it looks like all the prices are recovering. The gas fees are back to being low. They may pick up again later today because I am getting those same notifications, but they're going back to the upward trend. So we are already kind of recovering from this. So that's pretty much all I can boil it down to that. So the whole stream is done in 2 seconds. So thank you very much for coming out, guys. I'm just kidding. But I did go a little earlier today, and I didn't even have the set till another about 3 minutes from now. But I wanted to start at 10:30, but I wasn't ready yet. But I do have to take the little one in. That's why I started a little early, and we probably won't go very long because I believe at like 12:30, which is like an hour and a half, I do have to get the little one to a birthday party. So we're still going live. I didn't want to, totally miss the whole day and not stream at all. I could have went later tonight, but I don't know how the audience is for evening streams, but could have done that. Well, let's just scroll up. We didn't do a roll call. We skipped it all. What is this? Rabid's been watching George. What? Watching George? What are you talking about? Watching George? How? What about RTM? RTM's on the way down, as we all know. That's not right. I believe it's still 0.004. Honestly, do what I want Raptorium to do. I want it to drop to like 0.001. I still want it to drop at least another 50% of what it's currently at. I know some of you are like, what? Why? One, more people might leave the network. Obviously, that'll bring the difficulty down, and you can swap in behind there and get more coins. On top of that, it'll allow a cheaper buy-in to potentially fill up some more nodes. So I'm still hoping for it to go down. And I really think the whole market in general, we are not at the bottom yet. This, I don't know. It's not a good, kind of thing to say, based on what people are saying on Reddit. Reddit's probably one of the last places you want to go to for any type of information because everybody thinks they know everything when really nobody really knows anything. It's a whole bunch of people that think they know when they really don't. Like, we look at the difficulty bomb in general. Like, when I did drop this video, obviously I went in and I posted in Reddit because I thought, people should know this. And pretty much what happened is I ended up getting my post got removed because too many people reported it. That was a legit thing. People reported it in EtherMining because they said that's 100% false. The difficulty bomb didn't go off. It wasn't supposed to go off till June. It didn't happen. I'm checking my fees. Block times are exactly the same. This is 100% non-accurate. Everyone downvoted it and they deleted the post. So I was like, okay, whatever. But basing on all the comments, nobody has a clue on how any of this stuff works. And I was like, wow, GPU mining is in for a world of hurt if people don't even understand something like how the difficulty bomb works. So many people think, oh, it went off, all of a sudden we're going to impact it. That's not how it works whatsoever. And obviously they just read the title, downvoted, deleted it, reported it, and said, this is all 100% false. So I was like, okay, we're in for a world of hurt because there are so many people out there that have no clue what's going on when it comes to mining. This is insane. But I think I'm going to have to kind of put a video together, I think, on explaining how this whole difficulty bomb works and other factors in that. But yeah, I thought I'd point that out. I thought it was very interesting on that whole situation. But do another stream tonight. Ooper wants another one tonight. Maybe. We'll see. I gotta finish my taxes. Like, the deadline is tomorrow, so I gotta finish that too. I have till tomorrow to finish everything. I think I got like everything calculated. I'm just trying to work on all the expenses and everything, and then I got to get all that filed. But I have tomorrow to file it, and that's it. So I don't know how much time I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough time to even do a video for tomorrow with everything that's going on today. But I'll try. If I have time, I'll try to maybe go live again tonight. I'll try to get a bunch of stuff together. But yeah, it's crazy. Even though the bomb launched, they can stop it. Yeah, for sure, Dave Collins, you're 100% correct. They can stop it at any time. Just the very interesting fact is, why didn't they yet? That's very strange. So it is kind of an eye-opener. You know, they do think they are really, really close, or they would have just thrown out extended already. But they still can, obviously, 100%. They can extend it. They can bring it back. They can do whatever they want with it. Like they said, even in that call, it's just a simple code change. But the fact of the matter is, the bomb did go off. And if they wait too long, your profits, if it hits the 30-second mark, which I really don't think it will, you could take all your profitability that you've been getting today. Now, don't count last night. That was an oddball time. Obviously, the fees went high and people were paying those miner tips and stuff because all the gas is burned now. No.
This is cool.
Okay, I'll see it after. Okay, now where was I? This bomb increases Gwei. It definitely will. How the bomb works, though, every 100,000 blocks, essentially the block time doubles. So there you have artificial, you have your standard difficulty. Let's just have a look at this right now, actually. Let's take our network hash rate. We're going to go into this. And then, like, as more hash rate comes onto a network, then ultimately that brings the difficulty up. So block time is average about 13 to 15 seconds about, and it always stays at that time. So as more hash rate comes in, obviously those blocks will be found a little bit sooner. So then the block time, you know, a couple quick blocks will drop to like 12 seconds, 10 seconds, and then the difficulty will pick up to keep it at that 15-second block time. Now, the difficulty bomb, over a period of time, it starts actually doubling the block time itself. So it'll go from like 15 seconds, it'll slowly move up to like 18, 20, 21. And so just picture that right now, 15 seconds, 4 blocks per minute are going through on Ethereum. If the block time hits 30 seconds, and it did in the past, back in 2017 or some, yesterday's stream, we looked at kind of those numbers, it did hit 30 seconds. So you go from 4 down to 2 blocks in a minute at 30-second block times. That cuts your profitability by 50%. Ultimately, you need the blocks to go through for transactions and everything to go through. So you have people piling in, all these transactions are going through less blocks per minute. The gas fees are going to absolutely explode, and the whole network in general slows down by 50%. So that's what this thing will do. Will it hit 30 seconds? Most likely, no. They're definitely going to extend it. That's just like a number they put out there to say, you know what? This is the number we don't want it to hit, but we're kind of okay with 18 to 20 seconds. So they have no issues with it slowing down like 20, 30%. So you got to keep this kind of stuff in mind. This is how it actually works, but it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. They'll definitely push it back. I really think the merge, you know, bomb, everything will be extended, but it's just kind of interesting how they're pulling this. The way they're doing it is very, very interesting. Let's go to the comments here. Other YouTubers figured out high Gwei last night's streams. I don't know, I missed what was all last night's streams, but yeah, the high Gwei was mostly just it was due to the crash. It's due to the crash, guys. People were in there, people were selling, and that's pretty much all it was, as far as I'm aware, because I don't know if there were any NFT drops or not. What happened to ETH? In a down market, just mine to exchange and short on leverage. So Canada behind USA on taxes. April 18th was our deadline. Did an extension and paid 3K. Interesting. Is this bomb increases Gwei? Okay, we went through that. Bored Ape NFT company, right, raises around 285 million of crypto and virtual land sales. Yeah, I hear about all this virtual land sale things and NFTs. Like, honestly, I can't see myself going into a world that looks like the very first Super Mario Brothers. I don't know. I just can't see myself doing that. So I'm interested to see how high the Gwei will get. Could that neglect the high difficulty? Well, they also kind of... They have so many factors going into it. Like, obviously, you know, your block time, your rewards drop by 50%. The block times increased by 50%. Other coins are going to look a lot more profitable at that point. So they're also taking in the account of people moving to other coins, and it slows that difficulty bomb. It kind of counteracts it and gives them more time to work on the merge as well. So there's a whole bunch of factors that are being calculated in this, and it's just crazy how this all works out. Buy land was the reason. Oh yeah, something is Brood.xyz was launching this Bored Apes and Yuga Labs. Ape coin gone bananas. There's a lot of crazy coins out there. Another thing I want to point out. So I haven't logged into my NiceHash account forever. I was thinking about trying it just to see what the profitability was like lately, but don't want to do this, so I might just hit the close account button. I'm just kidding. I just got to click these buttons and then continue. I'll log into it. Very interesting here. I have not used this platform forever, and I don't really recommend anybody to use it. Now, I know what you're like, wait, what are you talking about? It could probably be fairly profitable. We talked about it again a little bit in yesterday's live stream, but an issue with NiceHash that I really see could be happening is right now, a lot of people are like, oh, CPU mining, it's not very profitable. Well, if you do the work, it is, you know, fairly profitable still. If you drop behind, you're always doing your research, you're looking around, and you're finding low difficulty networks, you're coming behind them as other people pull off and stuff like that. You can keep your CPUs mining like, you know, at least $1 per day, you know, but it takes more work. This is kind of what GPUs are going to be doing. People are too used right now to just buy GPUs, slap them onto Ethereum, profit, forget about them. That's it. That's all you have to do. That's, you know, all there is to pretty much GPU mining right now. After Ethereum is gone, you're going to be looking into how the CPUs kind of work. You're going to be bouncing around all over the place. And a lot of people don't really want to do that. They're just like, oh man, what's going on here? And a lot of people are saying, I'm just going to move to NiceHash. I'm just going to move to NiceHash. Well, if too many people do actually move to NiceHash, NiceHash is going to be hurting all the networks out there. If you have a vast majority of people running on a mining rig rental platform like NiceHash or mining rig rentals or whatever, somebody with really deep pockets can be like, hey, look at this. There's 3 terahash on this network, and there's about 50 terahash worth on NiceHash on that coin if I swapped over. I'm going to attack that network because why not? I can do it. You know, they don't like the network, whatever their reasons are, they can definitely do that. People going on the NiceHash and the hash rate that's going to be spreading around the other coins, making NiceHash the easy, viable option for everything. You know, a lot of networks could potentially be seeing attacks. ETC having like a 2-week period right now from the time you send your payout from, say you're mining ETC right now, I am on Flexpool. It took about 2 weeks to get my payout of Ethereum Classic once I hit my threshold. It sent, the transaction was there, but it wasn't confirmed in the account for like 2 weeks. So these are the effects that happen from these 51% attacks. So ultimately, NiceHash could be killing these other coins if too many people move to it. So keep these other factors in mind, you know, mine other coins, do whatever. If you want to just shut it off, but don't just move on to something like NiceHash. Pay attention because things could happen and just make everything overall a bad idea. How long are the high profits on ETHCoin? They're gone already. It's already back to normal. They probably only lasted like an hour or two. Like last night, people were like, make the video, hurry. I'm like, no, by the time, like if I would have did it right when the gas fees happened, and then by the time I recorded a video and then edited it and released it, the profits are probably already gone. Now your pools and stuff, EtherMine is really bad for high gas fees. They start showing, I don't know if they fixed their dashboard or anything. I haven't been on EtherMine for a while, but there were times pre 1559 where it was like quadruple of what you're actually getting. Like it went up like a massive amount, like it should with those high block fees, but it was saying something like you're getting like 1,000 ETH a day and stuff like that. It was absolutely insane. And then it would last for like 2 or 3 days, even though it only really lasted for a couple dollars. But it takes a while of the lower fees again to average itself back out to display an accurate number again. So the fees were only there for a couple hours, and now it's all back to normal. It may still be, you know, telling you that you're getting a lot more, but realistically at this point you're not anymore. So I'm just actually gonna, do I have my flex pool here? I want to see if it's actually telling me if we're still getting a lot or not. Let's do a refresh. So 0.03, yeah, I think it's still telling me it's quite a bit. You can see this gap right here. So actually what I did, as soon as I saw the fees go up, I swapped straight into solo mine. I'm like, hopefully I hit one of these blocks. Then I saw the gas fees drop back down to normal again, and I just went right back to the pool. So, you know, I took the risk. How long was it? It wasn't even very long. Like I said, do they have a timer? 22 to 23:40. So like an hour and a half. And like, I think the gas fees came back down a little before it. So it was like an hour. You had about an hour and 15 minutes, and that's it. Gas fees dropped back down. Everything was good. But it's still telling me that, yeah, see, it's still saying 0.96. Normally per month with 1 gigahash that I have here, I have my workstation off, so I'm at 968. It's like 0.4. So it's still showing me I'm over double of what I'm getting. So it's going to take some time for this to calm down, but you're not making this number anymore. It may be telling you, but you're not. Unless you keep an eye on this and see if it's, you know, legit. I'm going to be at 0.9 here. Oh, that's per month. Daily, so 0.3. So if I'm at like 0.8 sometime this time tomorrow, we'll see if it's accurate, but it's not, because if we go back here and we actually look, we are right back to our normal block times. Like, look at this. And it's been like this for a while now. Look, we go back, history. We're back to 2. It only lasted an hour, but now all the dashboards and everything are out of whack, and you're thinking you're getting a lot more. The fees are back to normal, guys. You're not making this amount anymore. This is not a thing. It's trying to trick you, so don't think this is what you're actually getting anymore. So I want to point that kind of thing out there as well. What pool is that you're on? Oh, I'm on Flex Pool. It's probably, I love this pool. It's the best. And ever since they updated their dashboard, this has way more information than any other pool out there. Like, seriously, you can go to your payments. Look at your payments. You can see your transaction fees, everything you set, last 3 months when you did it. You can find all your blocks that you hit. Your previous rewards daily. You can have forecasting earnings in the next couple on one sheet. You can have your past 30 days and everything. All the blocks they found. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of buttons for more stuff, but this is probably one of the best dashboards I've ever seen. And when I first came to FlexPool, this is pre-1559. FlexPool was the most profitable pool to mine on. And I kind of went through how they did it before, but now you can see, as you know, FlexPool, what used to go on here is ETHEREUM and, you know, all those other bigger pools pre-1559. They would pay out everyone. As soon as you got your payout, you know, you get your fee. But they would prioritize. They'd send their fees to all their miners or all the payouts on their own blocks they mine. So when they hit a block, they would send out the fees at only 0.01 Gwei or whatever, you know, some super low thing, and they prioritize that over other blocks, which is why everyone got instant payouts. Well, with FlexPool, or because they're prioritizing the 0.01 Gwei for all the miner payouts, you're actually missing out on larger blocks. So if, like, say 100th block could have came in, they would have only got a 2th block because they prioritized their payouts to all the miners, which is good. It's awesome. But if you came into here and you had no issues being patient, you set your Gwei, and now you can see everybody does this now. Everyone pretty much took FlexPool's scheme out of this. FlexPool started this whole thing. So you set your gas fees and you can pay it. And, you know, I had no issues waiting an extra week, an extra 2 weeks to get my payout because I was making more. Because they did it this way, they wouldn't pay you out till it hit a certain gas fee, but they would prioritize all the bigger blocks over the smaller blocks based on transactions and everything, which is the way every pool should do that. So that's why I originally went to FlexPool. It was the most profitable pool, and the bigger the miner you were, the more you would feel the effects of these different type of payout systems. But now, you know, 1559 came and all this other stuff, and everyone went to BTC and Nano, and FlexPool has Nano and all this stuff as well. I believe where they got. Yeah, they got Polygon payouts and whatever, but I stay on mainnet. I have no issues waiting. If the gas fees go up, they go up. Big deal, whatever. I don't need an instant payout. I have no problems holding out and just waiting for it. I've been doing eZill. Aside from earning ZIL, they are now paying out in BTC. Yeah, everybody's moving over to this whole other operation thing. Well, I'm at 1 gigahash. My order for my 3 A2000s finally shipped the other day, since that I ordered back in February, so I should be getting 3 more of those in, and so that's awesome. But yeah, once Ethereum is gone though, guys, like seriously, I'm 100%, I'm probably 110% positive that I will be shutting my GPUs off. It's going to make sense. It's not going to be profitable on my GPUs to mine. My CPUs are going to be making way more than my GPUs will once Ethereum is gone. It's just the way it is. As much as so many people can't believe it, it's going to happen. And it brings me to another point. You kind of seen in the title, I edited that after I saw this thing on Discord where reality is slowly setting in on GPU mining. I put that in there. I wanted to point this out. Look at this. This is what we have to come. And this is going to be very interesting. And it's going to be a lot worse. So look at this. So we have XB3 here. He points out, I got people upset with me that they overpaid for their GPUs and I won't buy their used ones for more than the new ones cost. Obviously, it makes sense. It's used. Why would I want to pay over than what a new one is? Like we did see last year and everything. The used market, the scalpers, GPU prices, they're coming down and stuff now, but they're extremely high. I'll give you 200 for your used 1660 Super. And then obviously this is what the people that are trying to sell it say. But I paid 500 for it. This is what we're starting to see now. People think, yeah, your GPUs have resale value. Why would I want CPUs? Why would I want this? Why would I want that? Why would I want a CMP card, an A2000? Your GPU has better resale value. That is true. But we're getting to the point, and especially once Ethereum is gone, it's going to be a lot worse. Expect at least a 50% price drop across the board on everything. A used GPU, you're probably going to find 3080s for 50% under MSRP. Like, there's going to be so much hardware on the market. It's going to be insane, guys. Like, absolutely. So you're buying hardware. GPU prices are looking good right now. You're like, awesome, I got this. Then you want to go sell it. Well, if you go to sell it once Ethereum is gone, say goodbye to any type of resale value. There's going to be so many GPUs on the market. It's going to be insane. And you know, you're like, oh, but they're for cheaper right now, or they're way cheaper than. I'm going to buy them. I'm going to buy this. I'm going to buy that. But they're for sale for a reason, because we are looking like GPUs being in the red. So you may have a, you know, you may think looking at the numbers right now, oh, I got it so cheap. The ROI is only going to be a couple months again. Yeah, but that they're not going to ROI at all if you're in the red. If you're not making anything, you can't even afford to pay your power off the crypto that you're using. It doesn't make any sense to buy that GPU. Now, if you buy that GPU after Ethereum and you know it's dirt cheap, which everything will be, these prices are looking good because we're used to the past 2 years. After Ethereum, these prices are going to look like scalper prices coming into after Ethereum. Prices are dramatically going to drop, guys. So keep these things in mind. I know DJ Mines just bought that 4 gigahash farm. I don't know what he paid for it, but I bet you after Ethereum, for the same amount of money that he bought that 4 gigahash farm, he probably could have got 8 to 10 gigahash. That's how much of a price difference we're probably going to see after Ethereum is gone. So keep these little things in mind, guys. But eventually, yes, you know, when everything goes down, you can stock up with some hardware. I'll probably do the same thing. I'll look for some GPUs and stuff here and there. Obviously, efficiency is key. Like 3070s, non-LHRs, A2000s are probably the only GPUs I'm really going to look for. I don't really care about the other ones. They're just not as efficient as I want to run in my mind. So I'm going to be very picky. I've always been very picky. That's why I'm only at 1 gigahash. If I wanted to go all out, I could probably be at 4 or 5 gigahash right now. But it's about efficiency. I care about how efficient things run. I want to get the most amount of megahash that I can for the least amount of power used. So I'm picky on my processes here. I don't just go out and buy stuff because it's available. That's just me. But I also can't afford to do that either. But moving forward, I'm going to pick some stuff. Next bull run, you know, 2024, 2025 swings around. And, you know, say prices all times 5, times 10. We have all the halvings and everything going through and some more coming up. Things could look good again. And prices will be cheap at that time. But it doesn't mean you might not be able, GPU mining may be unprofitable for the next couple of years, but it'll probably pick up again. And once it does, you will at least have the hardware to do it and not have to run into paying quadruple the prices again if some massive coin comes out. And the next coin that we're all mining, it might not even be here yet. We're all thinking about Flux. We're thinking about Ravencoin, Ergo. But the next go-to might not even, you know, be on the blockchain yet. It may still be being created right now. So we have no idea of the future, but things are looking very cool. DJ Mines paid 5.8 per mega hash for it, but it also included a ton, like 5 to 10 grand worth of motherboards, PSUs, cables, etc. $5.8 per mega hash. What is that? So what's that per 1,000 mega hash? 5.8 times, actually time for 100 mega hash. 580 per mega hash. That's not bad. What did so 380, I'm gonna divide that by 13 Canadian. That can't be right. Hold on. So he paid $5. So $5.80 per mega hash. Is that what you're saying? Where's my calculator? Let's figure this out. I want to know. Calculator. So you said 5.8 per mega hash. Is that correct? Magic? Per mega hash. So 5.8. So I'm just trying to compare this to when I bought that 580 thing. 5.8. Did I do that right? 22. So yeah, I did that right. So 2204. So I just want to reverse this. 2204 divided by 5.08. 433. So he paid, I don't know, I'm not doing that right. But when I just want to say, when I bought mine, like I bought 12, like I said, last summer. These are the prices you're going to look for. Last summer, I bought 12 RX 580s. You know, those were good cards at the time, 2 summers ago when everything was down. I got 2 motherboards. I got the rack. I got everything. I got 4 power supplies, everything with it for $1,300. So what if I go, I don't even know how to do this. If I go 380 mega hash, do I divide that by the money or do I do it the other way? I don't even know how to do it, what that would be. I'm horrible at this. Darn math. I'm usually good at math, but for some reason I can't figure this out right now. Maybe because I'm live and I'm all messing up. I usually do that. But 580 seems high to me. So picture that. So like, let's take 100 mega hash here. So actually, let's go 380 mega hash. I want to divide that. I paid 1,300. So how much is that per mega hash? Is that 29 cents per mega hash? Does that make sense? That seems too low. And that's Canadian dollars. I paid 29 cents per mega hash when I bought that. So $5.80 dropping down to 29 cents are numbers you could look for after Ethereum. So I don't know. If I did that right, that seems insane. 13 divided by 380. Okay, 13 divided by 380. What is that? 324. So I got 342. So I got it for $3.42 per mega hash complete system. Cost divided by mega hash. Okay, so there we go. So 342. So we could be looking at, say, you know, $3 to $4 after Ethereum's gone. Like 3090s are already for sale under MSRP. Like, look at this. Let's look at this. Not eBay. Where's my Kijiji local thing? Let's look at a 3090 here. Stop it. Stop it. 3090. Let's look at some prices here. 3090s. 3080. Look at that. So you kind of looked at this yesterday, but look at this. MSI 3090 Ventus 3X. $1,900 Canadian. The Founders Edition is $2,400. $2,400 or 22 something after taxes. This is $1,900. This is like $400 cheaper than MSRP Founders Edition. $2,000 for a Zotac 3090. Prices are coming below MSRP. And after ETH, we could probably be getting 3090s for $1,200. So, you know, this is a reality that may be coming. There's going to be so much more hardware. Like right now, people are arguing, I paid $500 for this, but I'm only going to give you $200, yada, yada, back and forth. But once more and more hardware comes online, you know, you can't argue the facts. GPUs, you know, the value of them is definitely going to drop. And it's not that, you know, all of a sudden gamers, there's more stock out there. It's not because gamers all have their cards all of a sudden. It's because there's miners and stuff selling. So yeah, like the hardware is coming online. It slowly is, and once we'll really see the big rush of hardware once Ethereum is gone. So if you really want to buy a farm and stuff, I would wait till Ethereum is gone. You'll be finding dirt cheap GPUs and farms for sale. Complete systems, complete farms. It's going to be crazy. Absolutely crazy once that actually happens. $5.80 mega hash is 700 for a 3090. That's pretty good. At 700, what is that? That's USD though, to that. But yeah, that's pretty good. But I bet you Balut 5.8 is probably going to turn into $2.5 to $3, $3 to $4 maybe per mega hash once Ethereum is gone. Maybe even lower. Like, it's going to be crazy. Like, just keep an eye out. Things are definitely going to be dropping. 14,610 for 63090 Ti's. 3090 Ti's? Oh, tech man, that's crazy. That's an insane. You don't have that many 3090 Ti's, do you? Do you? 82000 is great for Ethereum that will be gone. 82000s are going to be awesome. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, that's probably the only GPU I'm really looking for. In a few days, RX 6650 XT will launch. Oh my gosh, what are the specs on that thing? Like, the 6650 XT doesn't make any sense to me. Like, what's that comparable to? That's under a 1660, isn't it? Was it like a 1070 or something? I don't even know. I'm just guessing stuff because how bad, you know, there's 6500. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the 6650. Never mind. I got that wrong. I was thinking of the one that's lower. That's supposed to be actually a little bit better than the 6600. So that's interesting. But it's still an AMD GPU. None of the other ones really performed. Actually, I think the 6800 XT not too bad on other algos. But the majority of the 6000 series AMD cards are horrible when it comes to the other coins. Like, they're only good on like 2 or 3 other coins. Not most of the coins, what we really need for after Ethereum. The 5700 XTs, they look pretty horrible after Ethereum. I don't know. I would not purchase AMD GPUs at this point in time. I wouldn't purchase any of them at time unless it's like an A2000 or something, but I don't know. I'd hold in there. I'd definitely save onto your cash, and once Ethereum's gone, that's probably, if you really want to be mining or building your farm for something in the future, that's when I would recommend to buy myself. AMD excelled on TON. Oh, did they? They did good on TON? Okay, that's cool. I was not aware of that. I haven't really mined TON. I've never mined out of lithium yet. The dual mining didn't... when it first started, when it first came out, the dual mining made sense to me. But right now, I can't, with all the prices down and the extra power it uses, I can't justify, you know, the extra power that it uses for like TON and stuff, especially with the TON profitability down to like 0.1 when it used to be, it's 75% lower of a yield than what it used to be. And it was, when it was at 0.44 per gigahash, now it's like 0.1, you know, it was just getting over paying for the extra power. So now it's, you know, way under it. If you add them together, it's more profitable, yes. But if you actually look at the numbers individually, you're losing on the TON. It looks like a good number, but I don't know. I'm going to have to actually, I'm going to do that again. I'm going to work on some profitability and stuff. That's a good idea to look into, but I really don't think dual mining is as profitable as people are thinking it is. Again, I haven't tried a lithium. A lot of people are more into the lithium side. At least for TON, I don't think I can justify dual mining TON coin at this point in time anymore. My 6800 XT was doing 61.5 mega hash ETH and 3.5 gigahash TON. I don't have a 6800 XT, so I can't test it, but what was your power drop? Probably quite a bit. Why ETH profitability high? It's not high anymore. It was only high for about an hour, but now all the pool dashboards are glitched out, so you're not getting what it's telling you. So yeah, don't just look on there today and be like, whoa, I'm making so much more. It's not. You were profitable for about an hour or so last night, and that's it. It's still all glitched out from the previous run. How is the button system coming along on the website for CPU mine? I got a message, Stimulated Fat Cat here soon to find out. See which info he all has right now. Also to get some new coins and stuff added. I'm sure some of you guys heard about ETHEREUM and stuff by now. There's been a big Twitter fight going back and forth. Okay, here it is. So I don't want to talk bad about anybody or anything. There's a big Twitter fight going on between BitThereum and Raptorium currently. So if you're unfamiliar with BTM or BitThereum, it's pretty much a straight out fork of Raptorium. They forked it, or they forked the test net or something. I have no idea. I don't know the full story. The bottom line is BitThereum is extremely profitable. So I don't care what's going on between two different coins and what's going on between whatever. The point is BitThereum is very profitable right now. You can buy it or you can mine it. You can sell it and make quite a bit of money. I think we're at, like, I don't even know. Let's find out. Where's our plant? I've only been mining it for like a week and a half. I wanted to drop a video on it once it got stable. So it looks like it has been stable for about 7 days, but I've mined like 263,000 coins in a week and a half or something. So I'm just gonna 263,997. So I don't even know what the price is right now, but let's pull up the calculator again. How much did I make in the past week? 263,997. We're gonna times that by whatever their price is. XBitTron. BTM USD, where are you? Oh, it went down a little bit. 0.00094. So let's see that. 0.00094. That's 248 USD in the past week. So let's divide that by 7. That's $35 a day. Divide that by my 11 rigs. That is $3.22 per rig. So I don't care how much they want to fight with each other or say how bad or how much of a hacked version, whatever the other one is. It's making money. So that's all I care about. I don't know about you guys. Yes, BTM is CPU mineable. It's an exact replica fork of Raptorium. Now there's the downfall is, let's kind of look at their Explorer. I'm going to do a video now. Like I said, when I first started mining it, people in the Discord, they knew about you knew about this coin for a while now. So if you're not in the Discord, be sure to join the Discord, because as soon as I try coins, I put up a tab for it and we kind of talk about it and stuff. But let's just find the BitThereum blockchain. BitThereum Explorer. So here's some of the downfalls that people aren't liking at the moment for it. But anyway, when I first started mining it, the chain would go down like every time I hit a certain amount of hash rate or a certain algo hit, it would go down for like 2 to 5 hours at a time. And the only way it would come back online is if everyone started mining, or some people, started mining to their wallets itself and hit a solo block. That's the way the chain started going again. So it took anywhere from 2 to 5 hours. So the chain would be down for times at a time. And I didn't want to direct people to a coin that was breaking all the time. So I'm waiting for it to be stable for 7 days. It's been about 7 days now that this thing was stable. So I'm probably going to be making a video on this, within the next couple days here. But I just want to keep in mind, it's a hard fork. A lot of people are calling it a rug pull. Other people are calling it a pump and dump. It hasn't pumped yet. But the point is, it's profitable right now. And that's all I really care about. But if we go to the smart nodes here, here's some of the issues people are having. So as you know, smart nodes like Raptorium, they're the backup chain, prevent 51% attacks. We can see, actually, it looks like a lot got fixed now, but there used to be like 50% were red. Now what this means is these are the smart nodes that are online, but they're not reachable. They're not being detected on the network, but they're still receiving their payouts for having their smart node. So that's some of the things RTM and them been bickering on Twitter about, is you can't even have a stable network. You have half your nodes aren't even online and doing anything for the network, yada, yada, yada. But it looks like they've been updating their code and they're slowly trying to kick these nodes offline so that they're actually discoverable. And I believe a lot of these were by the same person doing some type of whatever. But it looks like a lot of the nodes are online now and found and actually validating the network, like we do see on Raptorium. So it is getting better, but these are some factors that some people might not like, and they're working on it, but I just don't know where they are fully yet. But it looks like those are coming back online. The current node structure is only sitting at 600,000 a node. This is early Raptorium. It just forked. Like, they're on block height 17,000. It's only been live for like 2 weeks, I think, a week and a half, maybe 3 weeks. I don't even know when that first started, but we're only at block height 17,000. The collateral smart node increase is at, the next one is 800,000. That happens at block height like 60,000. So they're not even halfway to the next increase of collateral. So that's very crazy. So these are just things to keep in mind. So, you know, it's very iffy right now, very new. Who knows what's going to happen with this coin at all? But the point is it's profitable right now. So, you know, a lot of people, that's all they care about. So if you want to try it out, try it out. If you don't and you want to stay away, that's fine. Just remember, there could be a potential risk of something happening negatively to the blockchain. So let's have that in mind. Myself, I'm mining it because, you know, it's profitable right now. Is 1100 for 3 Antminers L3 plus with power supply is a good deal. $1,100 for 3? That's pretty cheap. That's definitely coming down in price. Where's the calculator? Did I erase it? I think I erased it. Deleted it. Let's find out. Calculator. 1100. Let's go to the big screen. Divided by 3. 366. That's fairly cheap. Is that USD or Canadian? Now remember, they may come down in price even more. Yeah, they're starting to come down, but just because things are looking really good right now, expect prices to get even lower. So you could probably, like 2 years ago in the bear run, crypto winter per se, because every coin went down, you know, people were picking them things up for $50 to $100 a piece. So, you know, that could still be coming here soon. 450 idea deal. USD DJ Mine's waiting for the next video. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What video? What? I'm confused. What's happening? Oh, there's DJ Mines. What's going on, DJ? What are you doing? Is 1100 any of the AMD CPUs with big L3 cache? As long as they have 2 megabytes per thread, like Raptorium, it's Ghost Rider. It's a straight up fork. It is pretty much Raptorium with a new name. Is all it is. So everything that you know about Raptorium, you know about BTM. So keep that in mind as well. But yeah, 2 megabytes of L3 cache per thread. That brings the Intel's, I don't know, Intel's, they don't throw any L3 into their, they put some, but not nearly enough at all. The 15th of ETC made me sad. I was solo mining it and actually got 3 blocks before that happened. Oh, really? What's the profitability at right now anyway? Did anything happen to the network? Let's find out. Let's just go to ETC hash rate. I don't even know if anything happened there. Let's find out. Let's go. Let's go. Where is it? Miner stat. Network hash rate. It was just a little 15. Look at the hash rate went up, if anything. When was that 15? I don't even remember what day it was. This is the early. Is it here? No. It's just it was last week. What was last Monday? Monday or Tuesday or something. Oh wow, it's already April. So what? It was, I don't know, it was in here somewhere. I don't remember when it was, but it looks like the hash rate's up. Down a little bit here though, I guess. But overall, it didn't really do anything in terms of network hash rate. Profitability, it did come down a little bit, but it wasn't anything major. Nothing, you know, explosions on the network. Nothing like a Ravencoin halving where we did see half the hash rate disappear to somewhere. Xbitron has limited volume and can manipulate heavily ID stick with RT. Yeah, for sure. There's very low volume on it. So obviously if someone goes in there and puts a market buy, it could increase it like 2 cents or 0.002. And then if someone puts in like a market sell, it could drop that fast as well. There isn't much volume when it comes to like setting set of value to where you want to actually sell. I can't remember what the term for it is used at this moment, but you know what I mean. Where you set the price you want to sell at. There's not much volume there to be doing this stuff. Mining profits. I bought Matic at 1.04, hoping it goes to 1.5 again. Nice, nice. Oh, probably like we're still not. I really think we're not at the bottom yet, guys. You know, let's kind of. I don't really care about the price on any other coin other than Bitcoin, because honestly, that's what determines what's going to happen with the market. So that's all I really look at. So altcoins, yes, we can see higher and lower price spikes across, but when it comes to the market, this is where we can kind of get an idea of what to expect. Now, I just want to find some type of price thing here. Is this a good one? No, I don't like that one. Where is CoinMarketCap? I think they have a decent one. Yeah, no. Is this it? Yeah, this is all right. Just kind of look at some historic data and stuff, because you know what? I'm not an analyst or anything, but I can pretend I am. Everybody on Reddit thinks they are, so I can do this too. Awesome. Well, let's just have it. We're gonna do some guesstimations now. Obviously, let's start from the start here. You know, kind of price predictions and everything. So we're looking at this. We can see these blips, but a lot of people kind of miss this one right here. You guys kind of see that? You can't really notice it, but if you zoom in, it's really, really big. So I'm kind of gonna go through this start to start. We're gonna rewind back to 2013. So here we are, 2013, and we can see the price of Bitcoin about $122. Not very high. So obviously you wish you could buy Bitcoin at this price. I know we all wish we could have. But December 2013, what happened? Ooh, it shot to 1131. Now looking at what we know now, that's not very much, but coming in from 131 upwards to over $1,000, that's a huge price. That's a 10x gain right there. That's insane. So now we fast forward to the next bull run. We're coming into here. Now we're hanging out 2017. And look at the difference here. 2013 to 2017 is exactly 4 years. What happens every 4 years, guys? The Bitcoin halving schedule. 2013 was also the first time that Bitcoin slowly started getting kind of adapted, and small institutions talked about a little more. Obviously 2017 hits, we got more money floating in, and this is really when a lot of people really started talking about crypto. And we can see, you know, quick spike, just a little one, and then we can see how this, look how much longer this one lasted. Now this is only about, what is that, the 10th? So what is that, November, September? So that's October. So October to about, well, it started crashing, but we're still at decent prices all the way up until in December, January-ish. So not too bad. So we can see that. Now we're going to fast forward again. Look at this. So now we got 2013. 4 years later. Bam, 2017. Exactly 4 years later again, we got 2021. So you guys can see where I'm going here. And the same arguments always apply. We got this happening in the government. The governments are doing this. And we have this happening. We have institutions here. It's always going to be different. Guys, ignore everything you absolutely know. Who cares what analysts are saying on Reddit? Who cares what the governments are doing? Look at the straight up history. 4 years, guys. 2013, 2017, and 2021. 4 years. And each cycle, because of the money that you can kind of refer to as well, through these analysts talking about whatever they want to talk about, they are getting longer and longer and extended. That is true. We can totally see that right here. Little blip, a little bit longer, and then we're about 2 years this one lasted. So the next one, so now we're coming up to here. We actually didn't hit our all-time high till a year later. But if we look at everything in terms of highs to lows, it took exactly 1 year from the high to hit the low. So that's, and we had, you know, ups and downs throughout the whole thing, but it took a year to hit the low. So if we do like the same type of calculations, we're coming into December of the all-time high. We're going to not see the low till around December of this year coming up with the ups and downs. So I think the bottom, it might not happen 1 year. It could happen slightly before. It could happen slightly after. I don't know any of this, but based on history, the bottom is not here yet. The bottom is still coming. So I'm expecting we'll probably hit around this mark right here. So I don't even know what this is. What am I hovering at? Like in terms of myself. Looks like I'm around the 20K mark, actually. So if we take that there, very interesting. So yeah, and actually I saw someone on Reddit say around the 21 mark is what they're expecting. And I could actually kind of agree with that one, because that's what I'm guessing too here. We'll probably come down. We'll find the low around this point here. A lot of people don't want to believe that. It's impossible. It's different. Yada, yada. Who cares about what you read or what you see anywhere? Go with the facts. And this is what history is kind of showing us. Now, fast forward to what we got. Bull run started in 2021. Bitcoin halving. Let's just take a look at nice hash halving schedules. Nice hash halving. Nice hash halving. Bitcoin. Remember, this will change based on blocks and everything found, but let's just go through here. So we have Litecoin coming up. Here's Bitcoin. Bitcoin's next halving. Oh, it changed again. It's in January now. This is always, remember, this is constantly changing. It could be, I found it a couple months ago. It was saying early 2025. Now it's saying January of 2024. Last month, it was saying July of 2024. So remember, depending on how the blocks are found, once it hits this block number is when it'll happen. But regardless, 2024 is potentially the halving, which we'll be coming forward to and looking at a late 2024 early 2025 bull run. And what's going to happen in this bull run? Oh my gosh, bet you guys can't wait. So judging, looking at these charts, we're going from here, we went to here to here. The next bull run is probably going to be upwards over here. So we heard people in these runs, 100k Bitcoin, 150k Bitcoin, yada yada yada. That's when we could potentially see, you know, 100, I think probably 130 to 150k Bitcoin looks like a decent number to look for, especially coming at previous jumps. So like we went what, 19,000 up to 61,000. Like how much of an increase? That's times 3, 4, 5 or whatever. So now let's take a times 3 or 4 on this, 64. So actually that's closer to 200,000. So anyway, regardless, I don't know what the price is going to hit, but it's going to be a lot bigger than what we've seen in the past. And it's not going to happen till 2024, 2025, which is after the next Bitcoin halving. We're going to have ups and downs until then. The bottom is still going to drop out on us. We have not hit that point yet. And the top is definitely going to be huge after the next halving. This is how I see crypto moving forward. This is what I'm kind of expecting and planning for. I don't know how anybody else is, but who cares what people are saying on Reddit? Who cares what governments are saying and this regulation and that regulation and whatever else? There's a lot of big money coming in, institutions that have not, they're still filing to be declared an institution backed by big people. And this is going to happen around 2024 when they're thinking everything will go live on their end. And they have big plans for Bitcoin. So we can look in the news with that article. But the point is, everything's falling into place for the next 4-year halving cycle. It's going to be huge. And this is when we could potentially see GPUs picking up profitability again. I really think the time frame between after Ethereum is gone upwards to the next bull run, GPUs might not be profitable for, you know, that 1.5, 2 years, depending when ETH is gone. That's what I really think. But I am also planning for this next bull run, and it's just going to be huge. So this is my 2 cents on the whole pricing operation. I might do a video or something on it, but I'm not a trader. I'm not good at charts, but I can look at history and things are lining up to the T on how it could play out. So yeah, that's just the way I do the type of thing. So I don't know. Do you guys agree with that whole analysis that I kind of did there? Or, you know, you can call me, you know, piece of crap, a liar, you know, nothing but want to be something, or, you know, whatever. Call me whatever name you want. But do you guys think some of that makes sense, or maybe it doesn't make sense? I need your guys' feedback as well. I have shiny RTM coins. I'm 100% for RTM. Next bull run, guys, it's gonna be huge. Like, RTM hit 8 cents previously. What if it hits 10 cents? What if it hits 15 cents? That's gonna be insane. If it hits 10 cents, I don't even know how much Raptorium do I got. Where's my inodes? I don't even know how much Raptorium I have anymore. I gotta see. It's just been holding out, staking in there by itself. Bam. I got 594, 385. So what is that? Where's my calculator? 594, 385. Calculator. Engage my other screen. Oh, it's not on. There we go. That one. So 594, 3. What did I say? 85. Well, what if it hits 10 cents? Let's find out. What's 10 cents looking like? That's 59,438 USD. That's USD. So what is that in Canada? Let's find out what Canadian is, because I'm from Canada, so that's all I care about. I don't want to do that screen. I want a new screen because we got to do more calculations. So USD to CAD. What is that in Canadian? That's $76,000 if it hits 10 cents. That's insane. From a couple CPU rigs. That's crazy. That's crazy. Absolutely insane. And this is the same principle. Like, when I was looking at those ASIC miners, the KDA miners, like right now you're like, oh, KD, you know, a KD Box Pro is only making, well, only, it's pretty darn good actually. Like, what is it? It might have went down now, but say 9. You can have a look. What is a KD Box making right now, this very second? We're gonna go to Pool Flare, see what my past 24-hour earnings are. Others, past 24 is 1.57. So what's the current price right now? 1.57. KDA price. CoinGecko. Let's put this in here. Canadian is $8, so it's actually down quite a bit. Price took a tumble, I'm guessing. Let me see, where's the past 14 days? Oh yeah, we definitely dropped off a cliff. That's okay though. I don't care about what's going on right now. It's still profitable right now. This thing only uses 230 watts. 230 watts, and it's still over $8 a day. Crazy. Absolute. All right, that's Canadian. Let's go USD, guys. Let's go USD so you guys can see USD. Bam. $6.28 for 230 watts. That's 55 cents a day in power. 55 cents. What? Extremely efficient. So we're just going to go back in time. Let's do the exact same thing here again. 1 year max. Where's the peak here? Right here. So 24 cents. What if this hits at least 24 cents next bull run? Guys, it's the next bull run. Some coins, yes, we saw in 2017 to 2021, coins disappear, they fall off, no one cares about it anymore. Is KD one of them? We have no idea, but if it stays strong upwards to the next bull run, we could expect at least 24 cents. We could see a double on this. We have no idea. But let's just take the last high of 24.52 and see what that would be. So 157, 1.57, we're going to times that by 20, we'll just go $24. This is USD. That's $37 a day. $37 a day. Now, if I was to mine this from now for the next 2 years, not sell it till I hit 24 cents, that is how much by the time I sell this in 2 years. So we're going to times that by 365. We're going to times that by 2 years. That is $27,506. That is more than enough to ROI this thing 4 or 5 times over. So to me, that looks like a good buy, but I could be wrong. It all depends on what the coins do. But these are kind of things you got to analyze. Are you going to take a loss? Are you running your thing as a business? Are you going to take a loss on this hardware, or are you going to 2 years from now going to ROI it? Any business, a normal business out there that has nothing to do with crypto mining, they invest hundreds of thousands of dollars. They don't look at an ROI, a return on all that stuff, for at least 3 to 5 years. So being able to ROI this thing in 2 years over 4 times is extremely profitable in any business standpoint. So, there's other ways to look at it. People are coming in pre-1559 with GPUs, coming in saying, oh, I'm going to ROI this GPU in 3 to 4 months. Awesome. Oh, that CPU is not going to ROI for 8 months. It's not profitable. It's not going to ROI for 1 year. Guys, GPUs aren't going to ROI at all once Ethereum is gone. So keep this in mind. Not until the next bull run, at least anyway. And maybe the profitability will pick back up. So even if that doesn't even happen, GPU becomes, a 3 to 4 year ROI type of thing. That's still good business practice, because within 3 to 5 years is a normal ROI return on your business. And it's all about scalability and everything as well. Obviously, the more you get, the more operation you got. Like when I first started mining with a gaming PC, I was mining XMR and whatever random stuff on my GPU. I was like, okay, awesome. It took 1 year for my CPU to be able to buy another CPU. That 1 year dropped to 6 months. I now have 3 CPUs. And then it went to 2 months. And then it went to 1 month. My CPU mining rigs were being able to make enough. They weren't ROIing themselves individually that fast, but the farm in total was mining enough to buy a new one every couple weeks when I first got into Raptorium. So every 3 weeks, I could buy a new rig off CPU mining. That is how scalability and everything comes into play. You are now making that much more. You ever play CPU mining rig simulator, or GPU mining rig simulator, or crypto, whatever it's called, or all these other ones? It's pretty much the same mentality. The scalability, the more and more you go, eventually you're able to buy another card and way faster than before. Sure, it's not going to pay itself off alone for a couple years down the road, But business standpoints, you know, Hut 8 doesn't go into this whole thing saying, well, that's going to take a year to pay itself off, so I'm not going to get more. They bought millions of GPUs, and they're paying each one off. Probably every single day a new GPU gets paid off because of the scalability that they're in. So I don't know. Very different ways to look at things, but obviously think smart, think about the future, kind of run around and everything. And let me know. Do you guys agree with anything I'm saying? Do you guys disagree? You know, I'm curious on all angles. If you think I'm full of absolute garbage, or if I'm full of, just tell me. I have no issue saying sorry. I didn't know you felt that way or something. Anyway, what's going on here? KDA is ASIC mined. Yes, KDA is 100% ASIC mined. I do have links to verified ASIC sellers in the description if you want to check them out or not. Oh, also, if you do go to Coin Mining Central to purchase anything through one of my links, if you do use code RabidMining100, you do get an additional $100 off. Rabid Cray Cray. What's that mean? What is Cray Cray? What? Is that bad? Oh man, you calling me names? Rabid Rat number 3. Yes, I'm good at these rants. I like ranting. Ranting's fun. I like ranting. Yeah, no Stingy. He hasn't been here all week. I don't know what happened to him. Last week he showed up for one day and he said he was hiding under a rock. He was working on a mining garage though. So I don't know, maybe he's still trying to get it finished up. That could be a thing. You're trying to sound hip like the kids. Awesome. Nobody rants more than Vosscoin. Does he rant a lot for real? I don't even know. I haven't seen Vosscoin show for a while. How long do we expect these increased profits to last? Couple days. Blacksmith mining, the profits are already gone. They're not here. Oh, obviously I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I have to confirm this. So technically I'm gonna do a refresh, but I'm gonna explain this to you guys again. Some of you guys are new and just showed up. If you are new to the channel or anything, be sure to hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, bell notification to be notified for future videos, or
I will be coming after you.
No, I'm just kidding. I really won't be. But Fudweiser will. Fudweiser will. Fudweiser will. Fudweiser will. Anyway, let's kind of go through this operation here. So I'm going to write these numbers down though, because I am actually curious. I'm 100% the high fees and everything are gone, but the only way to know is if I track this. So I'm going 0.05. I'm just going to add this up right quick here. So I'm at 0.0535. All right. And it's estimating 0.03. 0.0319. So the time now is 11:42 a.m. And now, so I should have a total this time tomorrow, if this is legit still, which I know it's not, and I'm going to explain to you why it's not here in a second, but 0.031. So I should have 0.0854. 0.0854. This time tomorrow, if this holds true. But I'm not going to have that because let's take a look at something here. One, look at the blocks. They're back down to 2. They're not high like they were last night. And if we actually have a look, I don't know if they tweaked sometime last night again and got high again. Maybe I need one of you guys to confirm that. But as soon as that happened, I did go solo mining. I saw everything shoot up in prices. So I went to solo mining. You can see from 2,200 to 2330 for an hour and a half. So this is all that it lasted, because at this point I checked Etherscan again and I seen the block rewards dropping from 6 down to 4 down to 2, and then they were a constant 2 again at this point in time. So I went back to the pool. This time frame here is the only time that those blocks are high. Now because of it, all the dashboards out there are out of whack. So they all jumped up. EtherMine has one of the worst dashboards when high gas fees do come, because sometimes they'll tell you you're getting like 1200 ETH when really you're not, but you know what I'm talking about. But I see Flex Pools is even glitched here a little bit, but it's still dictating. It's slowly coming down, but it's still mentioning, you know, thinking that based on the average of those high blocks being hit, I'm going to hit this. Now, if I put this to monthly, normally my 1 gigahash is about 0.4 ETH per month, 0.41, 0.39, bounces back and forth between there. But right now it's saying 0.9, so almost 1 ETH per month. So obviously this is extremely broken. It's like over double of what I should be getting. So that's why I'm really expecting this will not be here. The next 24 hours, unless we see more gas spikes again, it'll probably be back down to normal. It'll take a couple days for all the averages and everything to come back out again. But this is 100% not accurate right now. Doesn't matter what pool you're on. The estimated earnings is wrong. You are not going to have that. But I just wrote down the numbers. I'm going to try the test because I don't know 100% accurate if that's true or not. But basing on the blocks, they're only 2 again. We're not getting any more extra ETH than we usually were. They're all normal. It's not happening. We can keep going back in time for hours, and they're at 2. We did this earlier in the stream. We can see they're only 2s. They're only 2s. There are no 6s, 10s, 12s. Nothing crazy going on here. So your dashboard currently now, because of that, is lying to you. So keep that in mind. You're not getting those fees right now as much as you wish you were. Yeah, EtherMine's fault. They're tricking everybody, but I just wanted to point that out to you guys. This is what's going on there. Anytime we see these spikes, they don't last very long, but it will screw up your dashboard for, you know, a good day or 2. I like the tune in the background. It reminds me of, oh my gosh. I'm not saying that on the air. I solo mined a bunch of 264 ETH blocks. True. Did you really, Paul? Oh my gosh. That'd be absolutely insane if you did. But good on you. I don't think you did, but you know, if you did, that's awesome. Absolutely awesome. But okay guys, I do have to get going though, because I do got to get the little one to that birthday party. So I appreciate everybody for showing up. If you're just showing up or watching it later on, hit that subscribe, thumbs up, bell notification. I will see you guys all on the next one.